If you want to face the High Rank Crimson Fatalis, you either have to wait a few months or who knows when for the event quest, or you can unlock the quest for the village by completing the 5 egg delivery quests. These are given by NPCs with pretty weird and quirky dialogue, so I suggest you read all the side stories. But you get these as you progress through the low rank and high rank village. You have one for each major type of egg that you can get in the game. Now, one good thing is that although egg delivery quests is sort of a tradition for Monster Hunter in that they're always a real pain in the butt, the ones are not in this game are not necessary. So if you don't do them, it's fine. You can still complete the story. But if you do all 5, you do get Crimson Fatalis, which is incredibly nice, especially if you're trying to make certain weapons that require the high rank form first. For example, the Charge Blade or some of the other weapons. Again, you have to be Village 10 star, so complete the story mode and get that far before you start going into these quests. So you might be asking yourself, if you've never done one of these, what make them so annoying? So if you pick up a really heavy egg, yes, you move very slow. If you try, though, in these quests to grab one, there almost seems to be always a monster that's trying to stop you. As you can see here, you often get, even though it looks like it's just an egg delivery quest, it's actually a quest where you're going to be facing off against a monster or two. And if you don't kill these monsters, you're not really going to have a good chance at delivering those eggs. You could trap them and you can steal an egg and run out of the area, and that's one way to do it. But it's much easier to just kill them. You'll also see that every single hit that happens, whether it's from a small monster, from a stupid insect, will make you drop the egg. If you run out of stamina, like you're trying to run away from a small monster, you'll drop the egg. Additionally, if you're in an area and a large monster roars, it will also cause you to drop the egg. Now, without the skill Pro Transporter, you move very, very slow, so I would not recommend you even attempt these quests without it. Plus, Capcom has done a fun thing where they block off certain areas for each egg delivery. So if you have a quest that has you delivering 2 eggs, they might block off different areas after you deliver the first egg. It's pretty annoying. So I suggest again that you do this once you hit Village 10, so you should be able to skill in high-grade air plugs and Pro Transporter pretty easily. As far as stamina recovery up, I prefer it, but if you want, you could just drink a Mega Dash juice, and you can do it like that. So I'm just going to show really fast what it entitles. So you're going to be running to the egg spot. It's good to know where these are. You're going to grab an egg, and look how much faster you move with Pro Transporter. It's really nice. Of course, I'm holding R during this time, so I am moving a little bit faster. But with Pro Transporter, you can do hops and jumps over small to medium size edges, and you can move pretty fast without worrying about dropping or breaking the egg. And because I use stamina recovery up, or you can use Mega Dash Juice, it's quite easy to avoid small monsters, make sure you don't get hit. So once you have an egg, you have to do the tedious task of bringing it all the way back to the red chest. Once you do that though, you can deliver it and get on with the next egg. So here I'm going to show you the paths for each one of the quests. So the very first one, the one against the Gargwa eggs, is really straightforward. Just follow these paths and you'll get the eggs delivered and you'll be on your way to the second one. The second egg delivery is also really straightforward, just kinda tedious. So just follow this path for both eggs and you'll be fine. Just make sure you don't hit B to try to jump up a cliff or you'll drop the egg as well. The third one though is a lot more of a pain. You might run into the Raytheon in Area 3. I suggest you just kill her and then do the quest. You'll find it much easier. And the final, which really isn't the final one, is kind of a pain. So you're going to run into a Frenzied Rathalos in Area 8. It doesn't have a lot of HP, so I suggest you just kill it But there's also a Raytheon that's running around the area as well. I highly suggest you kill her as well. And the real final mission is kind of a pain because you have two very strong monsters. You have a Tigrex and a Brute. I suggest you take out both and then you start doing this path, and just take note on the area in which you need to move, and you'll be fine and you'll get these things delivered. So once you hit Village 10, I suggest you try them out, unlock Crimson Fatalis. It's a fun fight and great weapons. Happy hunting.